It's like a microwave up in front of here, guys. I'm telling you, there needs to be a heat feature on YouTube so that when you stand in front of a light like this, we can like superheat your phone. That'd be kind of dangerous. But what is up, Rap Potential YouTube? Welcome to today's video. We are getting ready to tear back into the Rod Millen Rally RX7 Tribute, and I'm super stoked to see this thing. One, I cleaned it, but two, in the center of the shop. So get fired up for that. So a quick little history on the car, and at the end of the video I'll put some like the progress of whatever going through, some before and after pictures, or I'll put it in now. This is an 84 RX7 GSL SE. Okay, that has been converted for rally, off-road rally purposes. Yes, stage rally, yes, it's still a thing. Yes, you can do it with old fun cars like this, and you don't have to be Ken Block. You can just be a guy with a fun RX-7 out there, tearing it up. Trust me, the crowd loves it. But anyways, so that's what this car has been converted to. Then I bought the car and proceeded to completely rotisserie nut and bolt restore the entirety of the car, such that every single thing is new. And by new, I mean thoroughly cleaned, inspected, and reinstalled. So every single nut and bolt has been off the car and then back on. I'm telling you, every single nut and bolt. Okay? So, interior, excuse it being a little bit dusty. What we're working on today, okay, I've got a few things I need to get done to the rally car before we take it to the next level as far as appearance and get the rest of the stickers put on it. First things first, what's a rally car without lights, guys? I ordered some hella off-road lights for like a Jeep. We got 4 of them going on the front. Pretty stoked. 2 more in this box. Hella lights are what would have been on the original Rod Millen rally car, and we're going to put 4 of them laced right across here. 6-inch beams. Okay, now the ones that Rod Millen would have had back in the day were like the Hella Rally 2000s, which are way brighter, way beefier, way more awesome, and kill way more alternators than these more so like modern style plastic backed Jeep lights. But for the sake of what we're doing, trying to make it look just like the old rally car, function like the old rally car, we're going to put these on there for now. I know you can get awesome LED ones and this, that, and the other, but those are what we got. So we're putting those on. The next thing we got to do in this video is 2, finish up the wiring for my service lights, which if you haven't seen these, I'll link the video. These are little service lights. I've got them scattered throughout the car. There's 4 of them. Basically, it's a rock light with some extra wire and a little Velcro thing, and you can unvelcro this, move it around. It's like a flashlight, but a flashlight that's built into the car. The last thing you're thinking about when you're racing a rally is where your flashlight's at in your pocket. So those are controlled on a switch in the dash, and there's also 2 of them up here. So I got to button up the wiring for that. The other thing we've got to do is button up all the wiring that goes to the back of the car. None of the tail lights are hooked up. The fuel pump's hooked up, but that actually comes from the front harness, fun fact. But the fuel cylinder and all that stuff. So we need to get all of that stuff tidied up as well, which is not terribly hard. As you can see it back in there. I don't have the key handy to pop the trunk, but basically need to just get that stuff mounted, zip tied down, sorted out. The other thing too, once we get the wiring down here all figured out, when I first put this car together, I had plans to build a little, on a non-AC car, like a 79 or 78, there would have been a tube that connected the heater to the blower motor, okay? And on these later model cars, they didn't all come with AC, but it's also, I didn't find one of those tubes. I was going to make one. So I need to take this AC box right here and split it apart, pull the AC componentry out of it, put the box itself back together, and then install the box into the car so that it blows air from one side through to the other, basically so that your defrost works. One of the big things on my yellow rally car, my 1980 SA, the Banana that I used to race, is I didn't have anything in the interior, so the entirety of everything was gutted. I mean, literally everything. There was no heater, no defrost, no nothing. It was empty. And at Southern Ohio Forest Rally, it was raining, the front windshield fogged up, and my dad had to help me defrost my window. And when you're strapped into a rally car trying to be fast and competitive, the last thing you want to worry about is defrosting your window. So we got to get that taken care of on this. So that is the itinerary for the video today. Let's get right into it. Oh, the one last thing I forgot. I got to pull the header off and put some heat wrap on it. This stuff, the DEI heat wrap, good stuff. I'm gonna wrap the header on this thing, and then I need to also finish weld the flange to the end of the header. It's just like halfway tacked on right now, but anyways, that's easy stuff. So let's get to it. I'm stoked that this thing's clean, stoked that we're working on the rally car, and stoked for you guys, the new guys, all the new subscribers, since we've had a bunch of you guys, to get to see this thing, because over the past almost a year now, I guess, what month is it? September now. I think I started on this car in like October of last year. We're coming back to it to get it finished up, and then yes, we're selling it. So get stoked. The thing looks sick, and I'm ready to get to work. Alright guys, we've got a bunch done on the rally car so far in this video. Okay, we got the new light bar built, which is a piece of 1-inch square tube. Each little piece is notched in the back so you can get up in there to tighten the bolts. The actual mounting studs are sleeved all the way to the top. This is a metric, because we only put metric on metric cars, a metric 8mm machine screw that's then mounted to the bumper support right here. I had already cut holes, or there was already holes in the bumper cover prior to paint, so I just touched those up a little bit to fit around, and this thing is stout and it's not going anywhere. Okay. The other thing is that if you saw, I built a little wiring harness, which is here, and this is the harness for the lights, and I utilized a trailer 4-wire hitch connector. I always say hitch connector, trailer plug-in, to hook it up, for the reason that the trailer plug, super easy to get if you tear one up, super easy to change out, you need a different one, but also super easy to plug and unplug, pretty decently water resistant, and also they're just easy. Okay, so there's 4 lights, there's 4 wires, I got 2 grounds running through it, and 2 of the lights on one, like, I guess they're split. So 1 positive and 1 negative runs 2 lights, 1 positive, 1 negative runs the other 2 lights. Reason for that, these lights draw a lot of current because they are not LEDs. Also, which I don't think I showed any of this, but in the glove box here, I have 2 relays which are running the respective 2 lights and the other respective 2 lights. They are, however, triggered by the same switch. So we've got service lights right here, front off-road lights, which I'm melting my hella covers right there. And then this one is an auxiliary switch that I'm going to leave in there. I don't necessarily have any plans for me to use it right now, but having a switch, having an extra lead, having everything in there is awesome for the next owner, because if they want to add anything, it's easy for them to do it. So things that I need to finish up, and you're going to see happen in the next little bit here, is I've got to clean up the door seals for this car, get the door seals installed. I went ahead and you saw me, I gutted the AC box, so this box is completely hollow. This needs to get installed. Since I'm done with the wiring over there now, at least for the most part done with the wiring over there, this can go ahead and go in. It's way easier to get through the firewall without this in the way. So I got to get this piece put in. Then I've been collecting marker light covers. Okay, so on an FB, they have a front and a rear marker light. On an SA, there's no rear marker light. So the front marker lights are amber, the rear marker lights are red. So I need to go snag one more red one. And I don't think... Okay, you're not required to have the marker lights for rally. At least I never got docked on my yellow car for not having them. I would prefer to not run all the wires for those. They're already there, but just they're going to get tore up when you're racing the car, because there's no good way to hide those wires. The rear's not bad because I have all the covers for the gas tank still on, but the front, there's just not. I don't have inner fenders on this. If you put inner fenders on your race car, peek the dog sleeping. If you put inner fenders on your race car, the very first water crossing you hit is going to destroy everything inside the inner fender. That's plastic. So I may just mount the covers over top of that and not actually put a housing and a bulb in them. Yeah, otherwise up here, nothing really much has changed. You guys are going to laugh at me before we go into the next clip, but you know how I moved the car side to side, forward and backward with my jack? Well, I was moving the car from over there to over here with the jack, and the jack slipped off the subframe, and I successfully smashed the radiator, up in the bottom. I was really mad because I've done it before. I did it on my silver car and bent the oil cooler pretty well. It didn't leak, but this one, the radiator's leaking a little bit now. So I got to order a nice fancy aluminum radiator for the rally car. Pretty stoked for that. So this will get an aluminum radiator installed. Hopefully it fits with the fan. That's my biggest worry. If not, what I'm going to do is I have plenty of stock radiators. I may just go grab another stock radiator, repaint it, and stick it in here. So kind of sucks. I got to bleed the coolant, but right now, let's get to putting all that back together. So floor plate, dash panels, glove box door, and installing the HVAC gutted box. If you've never seen, which I got stuff on it, but if you've never seen the factory, I'll show it to you in the next bits. The factory AC unit's actually pretty huge. So get stoked for that. I'm going to go for a little bike ride. And you guys are going to enjoy me putting this side to look like this side. And then we get to clean the race car because it's filthy. Sad car. Alright guys, so we're going to finish this up real quick today because I want to get this thing edited because it's a holiday weekend or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint the floor panel and stuff here tonight after this and get it installed and get all that wiring tucked up, but there's no massive progress that's going to happen right there. Right now, we're going to test out hopefully something that works perfectly and doesn't come apart. So I went ahead and in fixing all the lights, right? RX7s have pop-up headlights. You gotta have functioning pop-ups. Okay, so right now is me testing the pop-ups on a freshly painted car. This is not entirely the most fun thing for me to test. I think I got them adjusted right. I got all new bushings in them. Got the wires ran. I'm pretty sure they're plugged in. I went ahead and I installed also, these are just the covers. I'm not gonna actually put bulbs in them, but I got the corner lamps in the bumper now. It's looking pretty complete. So mildly worrisome. We're gonna see if they come up. So I guess we'll turn the power on. There shouldn't be anything on. Oh wait, do I got a key? Oh, okay, so that was the pop-ups resetting themselves. Maybe. Oh no. That was the wipers. Okay, we should have headlights. And we don't. Oh wait, that was just marker. Oh, baby! I wasn't clicking it far enough. See, I don't do FBs, guys. I got SAs and stuff. You hit like a rod. Look at the lights on this thing. What do you think, dog? You're wildly unimpressed. Okay, let's turn on the massive lamps here and see what headlights of death looks like. Oh. Or I guess headlights of light, the ultimate brightness. That is how your car should look coming down the rally stage. Dang. It's like a microwave up in front of here, guys. I'm telling you, there needs to be a heat feature on YouTube so that when you stand in front of a light like this, we can like superheat your phone. That'd be kind of dangerous, but dude, oh man, that's actually really hot. These are hotter than these. Faux show. Guys, that looks sick. Super stoked. Super stoked, guys. Okay. We're probably not going to finish the video there because I kind of want to get all the lights fixed up, including the taillights, which I don't have hooked up yet. So let me get cracking on the taillights, and if there's more in the video, then we fix the taillights. So exactly that. Scratching my head a little bit here. We're going to have to do some further investigating. But I got lights, okay, front, and there's some light emitting from the taillights. However, not exactly lights in the proper places. So you can see I got this, I got my marker lights working. No big deal. I really don't have lights for crap back here. As you can see, I've got my running lights on, but they're super dim. So there's some sort of voltage issue happening. But then the other thing that's really funny and fondly amusing, I turn my turn signal on. I've got my front signal. The wrong side flashes in the dash. And then back here, kind of just like everything flashes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but both sides are flashing, and I don't particularly know exactly where to start. If I turn the right side, my right turn signal on, my left blinker flashes, but my right taillight flashes. And I think you guys can see that now looking at the screen. Yeah, so anyways, you know, wouldn't be a project car without projects. So I guess that's my next step. I will see you guys in the very next video. And I'm going to leave you off there because I have a lot of wire troubleshooting to sort out and go through. And fortunately, like at least the lights turn on. So that's a start. That's a good win. And the front rally lights are sick. The brackets are sick. The service lights are good. Still got to put that side together, but now that I'm tracing wires and fixing stuff, we'll just stay in that realm for the week. So get stoked, guys. We are moving forward with the race car, and I'm stoked. And you guys should be stoked. So with that, thank you guys very much for watching. Apologize, this video was kind of all over the place, but we did get the lights put on. We got some of the other lights working, and we got, yeah, we're back in the groove, getting put back into the rally car stuff. So get excited for that. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Keep it rad. Well, while the footage that y'all were just seeing was inside, you know, I'm out here messing around doing all the things to get rid of all the shake cam on my computer, and I'm out here to I'm fixing the car, okay, and the footage is going. Anyways, I figured it out. We got lights. Okay. Main power is on. Keys on. Marker lights. pop-up headlights. This is a huge accomplishment, guys. Look. Well, this one's out. Don't worry about that. That one's out. Look at how much brighter they are. We only have taillights on, and then gets even better. Gets even better, guys. Kick those flashers on. Look at that. We got both flashers going. Stoked. Reverse lights are working too. Do we have brake lights? I don't know. I didn't test the brake lights. Do we have a brake pedal? Oh, they get brighter. Can you see that? We got brake lights. We got left turn signal. And it's not working in the dash. And we got right turn signal, which is blinking fast because the right front one's out. But the right rear one's in. Get stoked. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. We fixed the lights. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you what was wrong. There's a little ground wire back here. This guy. That wasn't hooked up to anything. So I just stuck it on there for right now. It's not permanent, but made the lights work. Buddy, you're getting too good at saying bye to the camera. Because you're staying really close. Gonna say bye? Give me a high five? Nice to meet you. Peace, guys.